This isn't just a train ride. It's 114 miles of glaciers, turquoise lakes, and mountains that don't look real. And I took the whole thing from a glass dome with a coffee in my hand. Anchorage to Seward. And I'm going to tell you if it's actually worth it. 5 days a week, I'm working hard. This is the balcony. It starts early, 6:45 in the morning at the Anchorage depot. Grab your tickets, grab a coffee from the kiosk, and head out to the platform where this big blue and gold machine is sitting there waiting for you. Now there are two ways to ride: adventure class in a separate standard car, or Gold Star, a glass dome and open-air platform upstairs and a full dining room downstairs. I went Gold Star. No regrets. Upstairs, the whole ceiling is glass. There's a spiral staircase down to the dining room, white tablecloths, a mosaic of leaping salmon on the wall. It feels less like a train and more like a restaurant that happens to be rolling through a national park. They do staggered seatings for breakfast, so it never feels crowded. And the food? It's fine. The reindeer sausage is a little different, and the eggs were just good. But honestly, the food isn't why you're on this train. The views are. Here's the part nobody warns you about. It's community dining. Traveling solo, you could see that with total strangers, and by the time the plates were cleared, I'd shared a table and a few good laughs with people I'd never have met otherwise. That's not on the brochure. Then the city falls away, and Alaska just starts showing off. You hug the water along Turnagain Arm, the forest closes in, and then a bald eagle, riding the wind right alongside the train. And it keeps coming. A river the color of antifreeze cutting through Black Rock Canyon. Waterfalls everywhere you look. Whole mountainsides torn open where the avalanches came down this winter. Glaciers spilling into the valleys. And these gulches, the river carving straight down through the rock. Honestly, this was my favorite part of the whole trip. And the best seat in the house isn't a seat at all. It's the open air platform at the back. Cold wind, no glass, the whole train curving out ahead of you. That's the shot. About 3 hours in, you come around a bend, the trees open up, and you get this. Then comes Kenai Lake. The water turns this unreal shade of glacier blue, and the whole train just goes quiet. One of the prettiest, most peaceful stretches of the entire line. Cabins on the far shore, and, if you look close, float planes tied up at the docks. The home stretch runs through the Snow River, this braided maze of channels and driftwood, and then the mountains part, and you roll into Seward. This was the tail end of May. Out here, the wild is in charge. We're just allowed to visit when Mother Nature lets us. So, is the Alaska Railroad worth it? Honestly, it's one of the best things I've ever done. 4.5 hours and not one boring minute in it. If you're going to Alaska and you skip this train, you're doing Alaska wrong. Go Gold Star, sit in the dome, you'll thank me. I'm Brian, and this is Boardroom to Balcony, where business meets adventure. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on the next adventure.